There, Richard's just going to be able to raise up and shoot over the top of a lot of guys that he's matched up against.
He forcing the turnover, took it away from Turkoglu, and running the floor, he traveled.
Yeah. Got a little step in there. Thought he was going to get away with it, but the official right on top of it. Foul trouble.
Very skilled, however, 7-footer. And there's a block by E.
Oh. And Hito had him beat. Good recovery by the rookie.
So we've seen a couple of good defensive plays by E.
Yeah.
Mason double team. He's got good range on the jumper, and he drills it to put Milwaukee on top 6-4.
Well, I was a little surprised that he would get the starting nod, mainly because I thought Larry Krystkowiak would try to maybe hide him a little bit with a second unit, have easier matchup, but they're throwing him right into the fire.
He's been.
David, thanks very much. And Waiyan Shanghao, for those who understand my atrocious Chinese, that means welcome to opening night. You talked about Jianlian. He is a very big star in his native China, led his team, the Guangdong Southern Tigers, to the Chinese Basketball Association Championship Series, led that team in points, rebounds, blocks, and steals. He is such a big deal, in fact, that this game tonight, our FSN Florida broadcast, is being carried by no less than 8 regional television networks in Yi's native China. NBA Entertainment actually sending this broadcast overseas to satisfy the enormous hunger, as the Magic well know, for NBA basketball, and the fans of E enjoying our broadcast here tonight. So brush up on that Mandarin, gentlemen, before we get too deep into the first quarter.
Thanks, Whit. A lot of Chinese media here. You know, there's about 1 billion people in China, and reportedly about 300 million of them play the game of basketball. What a tremendous market it is for the NBA. Rashard lead. Williams caught off guard by that pass from the big man. E with the jumper. Soft touch, but no good. Bogut kept it alive. Nelson with a... Some of those games overlapped with Maurice Williams. Bogut back in the game, and he tosses in a pretty hook over Dwight Howard. Magic, he did not pick up a foul in the first half, Dwight Howard. Bucks go right to Michael Redd to start the second half. E with the jumper, his second field goal of the game.
He's going to be one of those pick and pop players. He really took his time that time. It's one of the reasons why I think Patrick Ewing is working with him on that little face-up game out on the wings a little bit to take that physical nature away as last year from the left side.
That's funny, isn't it? The way players have spots where they shoot better than others. E driving, a running shot is no good, but a foul. Very late whistle by Derek Collins. And there were some years where he would play 25 minutes per game. Nicely done by E. Certainly has some ability. Back in Orlando, the Magic blowing open a close game in the third period, and now leading by 28, 93-65 with 8:30. And then we're 6 for 16 in the third quarter. That's a pretty good defense. Jianlian fouled by Foyle, along with Howard and Foyle.
That two-guard spot is, as it was last year, very crowded. Done by committee. Going to find some playing time.
Trying to find his first points of the game as well, and he fails on that particular play. Tries to draw the charge and does. So Redick missing the shot, but hustling back to play some solid defense. And E. Jianlian has fouled out of his first NBA game.